close it in.
Do we have the other light?
Are you live?
Yeah. Do we have the other light, or is that it?
No, I don't.
Well, you got it. No, he's got his. I need that flashlight.
Anthony has it. You have it.
I don't have it.
I don't have it.
It's got to be in the truck.
Anyway, I'm live right now. Let's see what we got. This flashlight, don't you know it? We get out here and it starts going dead. This is a very powerful flashlight. Okay, excuse my hair, folks. I've been driving with the window down. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere.
I'll give you the spooky lighting. from down under.
Let's see here. We got to turn it around.
You look menacing with that.
Hey, folks, how you doing?
Change the light. Now you look nicer.
There we go. Well, let me see if I can flip the camera here. Now point the light toward the cemetery. So we're out here at Lawrence Cemetery. I already hear some weird noises out here. This is the cemetery. It was founded in 1949, but this was a cemetery long before it was an official cemetery. This is a family cemetery, and my grandparents actually used to take care of what we called him Old Man Lawrence, and I can't remember his first name, but he was an old guy. When I was like 8 years old, he was like 96, and my grandparents took care of him till the end of his life. And he'd come out here like once a week. He'd have my grandpa bring him out here, and you can see the light. I can't really illuminate it too good.
That flashlight's not really doing much.
Yeah, this flashlight sucks, dude. It's a good flashlight too, but it's just dead. So anyways, we were out in this area and we thought we'd come by. We came to eat dinner in my hometown. And this isn't an official investigation or anything, but we are going to come out here and so you can shine the light that way. So there's a chapel here too. There's a church. We'll walk right up to it. There's been a lot of activity out here. We talked about it on the show last night. I can't believe this. Get out here with the dang flashlight. The best flashlight we have, and it goes dead. And you can see the chapel. They keep the grass cut out here. Mm-hmm. And that's like a storage shed. On the other side is a cabin, right?
Yeah, the cabin's on the other side of that.
Well, let's walk over there. I don't know that we can. Ooh, watch your step. What the hell is that?
Stumps and snakes.
Big old stump.
Oh, that was a huge tree.
Huge tree. These trees are huge. Look at that one.
I wonder how old these are.
Ancient. See, this cemetery is actually pretty big. I mean, it's a small family cemetery, but it goes back a long ways.
These trees are probably out here when the Comanches rolled.
Oh yeah, for sure. The only thing I'm worried about is snakes, but the grass is kept cut.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out. I got my gun on me.
We have
don't own any firearms.
We have something that can protect us. We have a nail file.
We don't believe in the Second Amendment, and we support all restrictions.
All the left stuff we like.
Yeah.
Watch it. So that's about far. It's got a fence around it.
I don't think they can see it well.
Yeah, you can't. But I would have to drive up here.
Yeah.
But that's the cabin right there. That's the Lawrence cabin.
To come back when we got a better flashlight.
Shh, you hear that? What the fuck was that? What was that?
I mean, I'm sure they couldn't hear it, but
no, that was weird.
It kind of sounded like the teacher on Peanuts.
You heard that?
Yeah, like that?
You heard what I heard?
Yeah.
What the hell was that? Now, they were out in the boonies out here. I mean, they ain't shit out here. Look at that. There's a light glowing over there.
Yeah. It's on one of the headstones.
Wait, there it is again. Did you hear it?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
It sounds like there's something behind us. Go that. Look that way.
it's real faint.
Yeah. Wish this flashlight was worth a shit. We're gonna come back, folks, when we have better equipment. Once we get done with this, getting into this house, we can get that equipment. We're gonna come back.
Yeah, we can come back with the cameras and just do a pre-recorded thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
the video quality is not going to be very great on the live stream out here.
Sorry about that, folks, but we just wanted to show you the place. But it's so dark out here, dude. I didn't realize it's just pitch black out here.
Yeah.
God damn. There ain't no light out here.
It's good if we're looking at the stars, though.
Like, turn your flashlight off for just a second. Look at that.
Nothing.
There ain't no... That's Nelly.
Point that at the sky. Well, no, turn the flashlight off. And point. Yeah.
The hell was that?
It sounded like the
Teacher from the...
Yeah.
Wah, 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 wah,
like she was teaching her class out there in the graveyard.
in the middle of the woods. So, I'll give you guys that tuned in for this little impromptu live, I'll give you a recap. We've had several people tell us different stories. There's our water.
It's our paranormal water.
Parawater.
Paranormal round water.
Did you hear something? Yeah, we heard it too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It sounded like the teacher from Peanuts, in it.
Yeah, you couldn't understand it. It probably is.
Like a kind of womp.
Nothing like eating an omelet and then coming for a walk afterwards.
Walk off that omelet.
We went to Corral Lozano, which is a Mexican restaurant in Taylor, and they serve breakfast all day and night, so that's really good. They have these omelets. Pretty healthy. Chicken omelet. Foot's still got the gout in it though. It's like trying to get... Now it's a storage. Where you going, honey? Watch your step, baby. Yeah, it's not... It's back up in there. But yeah, we heard it too.
I'm sure there is, but I don't want to talk to them.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta let them sleep.
They don't sleep at night.
Turn the lights off. Somebody driving by. No lights at all, Lawrence. Exactly. Cemetery's named after you, brother. That's a creepy place out here. I came out and everybody started getting all stupid and freaking out and getting scared.
What?
What you got? So they're all freaked out and they're like, oh, we saw something out in the cemetery. I didn't see anything that night. I didn't see shit. But wait, whoa, did you hear that? They came from over on that side. What the hell was that? See, we live out in the country. And we don't, like, you know, like the other night, the coyotes were just going crazy. I've heard pigs out in the distance. But since we've been here, we heard like 3 weird things that don't sound like animals. Come on, baby, you all right?
Yeah.
It's just so weird.
Oh my God, breathing.
So bizarre. That sound, we heard it twice. And then we heard some weird, I just heard some weird yelp. What is it?
Look, it's a dog man
It's a
head
dog
shadow
man
person.
shadow
Are you
puppet.
guys pointing at me?
No.
Oh, that's it. Oh, what is
No, I'm watching the spooky puppet show.
it? Sounded like football back there. There you go, Anthony.
You heard footsteps? When I first got out of the truck, I heard something just to my right, and it was like I heard footfall. It sounded like a person walking. So this place has been notorious for a lot of different people seeing and hearing a lot of different things. We had a guy claim that he was in here in his Mustang one time years ago. I'm talking like 30, 40 years ago. I've told the story on the show, but he actually, a large wolf-like creature jumped onto the hood of his car. And then, if I remember the story correctly, folks, and don't quote me because it's like it was a while back, and some of these stories run together. But supposedly, whatever jumped on the car was making it not be able to run. So he was stuck there until this thing decided to go away. And so him and his date bailed. And this tree right here, see how it's shaped, how it just kind of goes? It's like a weird angle, whatever. There was a guy that I used to go to school with in Rockdale who swore up and down he something was laying on this tree, the length of this tree trunk right here. Didn't get a good look at it. His name was Matt, but he told me that, of course, you gotta wonder, he's from California too, so I'm kidding, Matt, you're still a good guy. But he claimed that he came out here one night with some girl and they were heavy and talking and whatever, and the next thing you know, she's screaming because something had crawled over the other side of that tree. What it was, I don't know, but he said it was long and black. See, now here, you can get a look at it. Lawrence Chapel, founded in 1838 by Adam Lawrence, Austin colonist. That's from Stephen F. Austin, 1821, and veteran of the Texas Revolution. The cemetery was donated to the community. The Lawrence family. I know several Lawrences out here. From the. What happened?
I put my hand on this big tree and there's a spider.
You hear that? Okay, I heard that. The last time I was out here, somebody's cows out here were going crazy. Like something was aggravating the hell out of them. And they're kind of freaking out. That's an interesting headstone. It says Cain on it. See? Did you hear that? It sounded like a howling. That ain't a coyote either. I don't know what that was. That's the thing, people. I'm not some scaredy ass. I don't know, whatever. He's hearing things, blah, blah, blah. For a long time, I stayed out of the woods. But what I saw it in town. More scared to come in your bedroom than it is to be out in the woods. It's an interesting headstone right there. But grew up out in the country. I know pretty much sounds. What was that?
That wasn't really.
What was that?
It came from over there behind me. Maybe it was a little jackrabbit or something.
Yeah, it wasn't no jackrabbit. I don't know what that was.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was a cryptid of some kind, but it was definitely, that's some weird sounds out here. We come out here and get some better equipment out here. Talk to the people. Because you could open this. You just open, walk right in. But I don't want to trespass too much. You heard that?
Yeah.
That's an owl.
Mm-hmm.
I heard an owl. That's an owl. It's not what I heard earlier. So last time I was out here, it was probably like in 2006 or 7, something I can't remember. Came out here with my brother and a couple friends. Oh, you know what? I think it was 2005 probably when I came out and got out of the vehicle and walked around. Been here a few times, but that particular time, I did actually hear something in those woods. Those woods go back there pretty far. It's real deep. And you can't see them. I know it sucks, but I could hear what sounded like some sort of canid something or another howling. And then it would stop, and somebody's cows out here were just going nuts, dude. Well, a few days after we were out here, one of the ranchers out here, one of my cousins lives out here, or he used to. He don't live out anymore. He sold his land, but when he lived out here, and he said that they had 2 cows get tore up out here. What the hell was that? Last night when we were at the house, and we live way out in the sticks, I walked out onto the porch, and I heard, I swear I heard like what sounded like a damn hyena. Like it just sounded just like a hyena. But the people that have come out here and seen and heard things, there's a lot of people who've been out here claim things have happened. Typically it's just 1 or 2 people, you know, in a group that'll hear something, but then there'll be 2 people that'll come out here. I would never suggest coming out here by yourself or with just one other person, because it never fails. If there's just 2 people, something always happens. So if you want to get some evidence of ghosts or possible monsters or whatever you want to call them, and then we have a black cat that runs around out here. Sometimes it's seen on all 4s, but oftentimes it's seen standing upright, like a panther type creature. I don't know. That would scare the shit out of me, man. I've already seen a dog, man. I don't think I could handle seeing a panther person walking around. Just not ready for that.
You don't want that smoke.
Nope. It's beautiful how the stars are beautiful.
Yeah.
And we get some better equipment besides a cell phone and a flashlight that goes dead. And come out here and... Hey, what was that?
A dog.
Was that a dog?
Yeah.
That is not a dog.
No, that wasn't a dog.
What was that? Whoa, what the fuck is that?
That's metallic.
It sounds like a metal door. Oh, no. Oh, hell no. Okay. All right. Well, knowing what I know about that bullshit, yeah. That always seems to happen before something happens. Okay. I don't know if y'all heard that. Okay. Let's see if we hear it again. It came from over there.
Yeah.
I told you there wasn't no dog. I haven't heard it again. It did it twice. There it is again.
Yeah.
That sounds like somebody messing with a metal door or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, folks, no, if you know, you know. Sometimes the sound of metal clanging doors start right before something happens. We don't know what that phenomena is or why. I'm not saying that's what this is, but that's sounds like somebody slamming a metal door.
What are the name of those mics where you can point them in a certain direction and hear sounds from far away?
Is it parabolic? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is that? I don't know.
I'm hoping it's just like livestock.
Yeah, maybe a bull's got kind of contained. It's coming from that pasture over there. Scruggs is down that way. Now he's got a lot of bulls over there, but I don't know why. Dude, that is so weird. What the freaking heck was that? Did you hear that? Sound like a scream.
Mm-mm.
You didn't hear it? Hold on, let's be real quiet. Now it's over there.
Yeah.
Now it's over there. Yeah, it sounded like a woman scream. What the hell? And then we heard a metal gate or door open and closing. We keep hearing it. Yeah, we keep hearing it. Did you hear it? Great. Well, we're coming back, honey. Well, what was that? I heard a growl. It sounded like in the distance, but it's accompanying that metal gate. Metal slamming, whatever that is. Well, that was creepy. So, don't know what that was, folks. Pretty freaky, though. Did you see? By that time I heard something. I don't want to sound crazy, but it sounded like a roar coming from that metal gate slamming noise. And the cows, there's cows over there, but they're not making any.
Scared the crap out of me and scratch your back. Oh, I thought it was something slithering in the grass.
See, now this tree, there's people that have claimed to have seen something crawling around up there, but they couldn't identify what it was. No rake stories out here, though. Thank God. It's creeped me out than anything. So what time is it?
9:44.
Okay, so almost 10 o'clock at night, and ain't no rancher gonna be out there messing with his cows at 10 o'clock at night. Unless they're out there pecking coyotes with their rifle or something. That's so bizarre. This place is creepy, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I did security at a cemetery like this, way out in the middle of nowhere, out there in Driftwood, and it was dark like this. And I had a weird thing happen to me. But I don't think I could do this. If they say, hey, you gotta go out there by yourself, I don't think I could do it. Too many stories. Even if nothing happened, your mind would be playing tricks on you all night. You know what I mean? Like you'd be just like freaking out. You're like, what was that? Okay, so, all right. So anyways, folks, we just thought we'd give y'all a little whatever. We were in the area and we said, you know what, let's go live and just, like I said, all we got is our cell phones and our
Damn, there's still 232 people watching?
Yeah, 230 people. Because this flashlight is normally very good. I get out and it starts sucking. I don't understand that. Now, people have claimed that they've come out here and that their cars the batteries have gone dead. Watches went dead. I wish I had a story from a security guard or somebody who's worked out here. That'd be interesting to have something like that. the noise, that noise from across that pasture just sounds so weird. It don't sound natural at all.
I mean, if there was like a breeze out, I would say that's what it is. But there ain't no breeze out here.
No
You
wind.
can look at the trees; they're not moving.
Nothing's moving. So I don't know what will be making that slamming noise. But a breeze ain't gonna make a metal door slam sound like that.
I mean, maybe if there's like a metal sign out there or something swinging.
Yeah, but that'd be a pretty damn big sign for it to be able to make that kind of noise.
Yeah.
So, who was that?
Just that-
No. Oh, that's freaky, dude. Right when I heard that, whatever that is in the distance, and I heard that metal slam, and then I heard that up in the tree. Something's moving around up there.
Yeah, there was some leaves falling from it.
I don't see anything though.
No, neither.
And the interesting thing about that metal slamming noise, it just started. Like, you know. Ugh, it's got chills on my back. Now, the cabin was built out here like in the 1830s. And there were Comanches all over this area at that time. Kiowa. I mean, to the east, to the west, there were Comanches. You've been sitting duck out here. I can't believe these people built out here. And they survived. Nothing happened to them. You don't get many stories from this area of Comanches scalping people and doing all the crazy stuff they did. They stayed out of this area. The only people that really inhabited this area were the white people. Not even the Mexicans came through here. So, weird. Like it's just a kind of a bizarre thing. Like they were killing people left and right, and they just avoided this sort of 50 square miles of whatever. Said, nah, we're just going to go around it. That makes you wonder.
Yeah.
And the European people were like, well, we'll just go build out there. Next thing you know, they're getting visited by all kinds of weird crap. Now we know why the natives don't come out here. I hear something moving around out there. Oh, it could be a deer or a hog. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See? There's something up in that tree. I don't know what it is. It keeps moving around. I don't think it's very big, though. It's probably maybe it's a rodent.
I mean, it's not big enough to move the branches, just like kick down some leaves.
That noise over there in the pasture is weird. That weird yipping noise we heard that coyote was, it stopped. Coyotes were making a fuss when we got here, but they quit. I don't mind the coyotes. At least when you hear them, you know they're doing something, whatever. And as long as they don't sound like they're fighting some kind of bloody battle, I don't really mind. But it's when everything stops and gets quiet. And then you start hearing like one noise and then another noise. That's when things get weird. I keep hearing that metal clanging noise. I don't know what that is. See, that was actually pretty loud, the tree that time. Something's up there.
Yeah.
But you think if it was something, we'd see it. But you don't see nothing. You just see the branches kind of move.
What's the dog?
That's a coyote. It's a coyote out there by himself yipping. He needs to shut up before something grabs him. That's just a lone soldier out there. You can tell by that loud, squealy yip they do. Yip, 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 yip. Annoying little bastards. People feel sorry for coyotes. Let me tell you something. They kill your pets. You won't feel sorry for them no more. They're mean little bastards. They're cannibals too. They'll eat your dogs. Them and them wild hogs. I love animals, but I don't give a shit about them. I don't care for them too much. They'll tear up your livestock.
Saw this video of this dude who was trying to show off this little coyote that he raised, and like he was like petting it, and like
bit him.
it bit his hand.
Oh yeah, they don't give a shit. I know, because there's a guy out in El Paso that was friends with my grandpa, and that thing bit the shit out of him in front of me when I was 8. No. It was making a lot of noise in the tree, huh?
Yeah, like something's walking around in the
It got real loud for a minute there.
Yeah, it was loud when you were over there.
Yeah, I kind of heard it in the background. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you hear that?
Mm-mm.
You know how it sounds like when a bunch of cattle are moving and their feet hit the ground?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounded like. That's loud. It's like a rumbling noise. There's some weird stuff out here, boy. If you come out here and you just stayed for a few hours and just recorded, you'd find something. Probably just record, set up cameras on the cemetery. I bet you'd catch something. I bet you would. You'd have to catch something. It's so damn dark out here. Whoa, almost fell. Don't do that. Everybody be like, he fell down on an investigation. I just heard a voice. Came from the north. It's kind of like that noise we heard earlier with that wah wah, whatever. I heard it again. Something up in that tree. Yeah. Something. Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard it. Something's clanging over there. See it? You hear it? That clanging noise. Now that slamming door, slam metal grate, whatever. It's gone. Now I hear now like a chipping. I don't know. That's weird. Turn the camera toward me. That's how dark it is out here. It is so freaking dark. Whoa! What the fuck?
What the hell?
What the hell was that, dude? You hear that long howl?
It's a howl.
That is a loud, big howl right there. Okay,
It's like a screeching.
honey, we're just gonna go around this side of the chipple.
Well, you just wait for me then.
Grab that.
Did you hear that?
Can you grab that toothpick that we use to defend ourselves?
Yes. I just almost killed myself.
Oh, be real careful. Don't kill yourself. That was loud, dude. And then it happened again. What was
It
that?
came from the same area.
Yeah,
than
where that metal
clanging
grate
sound
was, the metal
on the
clang.
left side of the
Shh,
property.
shh, shh. We're right here. What was that? I heard it again. Man, that was loud. God, I wish they could hear it. We need the mic, a mic that we can. You want to hold the? Oh. God, so that's not doing it now. I mean, like 30 yards from the road. We go across the road, we're at private property where there's fences and stuff. I ain't walking on somebody's land where they're gonna shoot us. But something's over there for sure. Isn't that crazy how all these areas around these old chapels are haunted? And there's always weird stuff. Watch that big old spider web, brother. That's
it's all the way up there.
oh my God, that's a big one.
There was one of those in our front yard the other day. I had to get the rake and destroy it.
Yeah, there was one hanging down from the tree. I ran right into it. If it's a banana spider, I'm not worried about it. As long as they ain't messing with me. Now it's not gonna make the noise. Should we yell? See if it does it again. No. Well, my voice is a little hoarse from all the freaking talking I've had to do the last few days. Somebody make a noise. I can't howl right now.
Did you hear that?
Oh, see, that sounds terrible. I sound like I'm dying, like a dying animal. They're gonna come for sure now. They're like, oh, something's dying over there. Let's go get it. Oh my gosh, dude. Seriously, man. Get away from me.
I don't hear that.
Turn the lights off.
Yeah, turn the light off for just a minute. The metal noise is gone.
Yeah.
I hear the owl. Now I hear another one. I wonder what that noise was, that metal. Well, let's go back. These trees are huge and they're beautiful, beautiful oaks. Peaceful out here, unless you're, you know. Yeah, nothing like an old spooky chapel, an old cabin from the 1830s and a cemetery, also from the 1830s. What is that? Hold on. It's weird.
Maybe it's from that deer.
Yeah, maybe there's a deer out here. Let's throw a rock and pretend it's Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? There's a rock. It's Bigfoot.
We just like to carry rocks in our pocket for no reason.
Yeah, we just carry rocks in our pocket because you never know when you might need to throw one.
We're little kids mentally. We like collecting shiny rocks and putting them in our pockets. Totally normal.
I didn't wash my truck, but I hit it with a rock. All right, folks. Well, creepy place. Definitely heard some weird noises that didn't make sense. Some regular animal noises out here too, but then what gets me is why those cows over there ain't making no noise.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing. That low grumbling, that's a dog, man. No, actually, that's Anthony burping again.
Depending on what I eat, it might smell worse than a dog man.
Thank God I'm not downwind of it. So on the other side, I just heard something. I don't know what that was. So freaking dark. You hear that? Yeah. That's comes from the south. I don't know what that is. That sounded like a woo. I don't know what that is. That sounded like somebody trying to be a ghost. Like they're trying to pretend to be a ghost. That's what that sounded like. Man, this place is spooky. Okay, well, it's been fun, folks. I just since you're out here in here in the chat, let me go down for a minute. Get in. So, I think one of the most terrifying stories from this area, not necessarily here at this cemetery, but to me, I think they are the Black Panther stories. And they're not Black Panthers, they're like, well, I don't know what they are. They're like Black Panther humanoid creatures. And I think that is probably the most disturbing thing, aspect, whatever, of being out here. Because, you don't hear those a lot. You hear a lot about the dog man, the dog man, the dog man. And you hear about that out here too. Haven't heard any goat man stories from out here. Not here at this cemetery. Now over there, Purgatory Road Cemetery. That little old cemetery there. But the black dog, more like a black wolf. We were kids. But if you walk inside the cemetery, that's when stuff really starts to happen. And people have claimed to have seen like balls of light out here. Like I said, nothing really happened to me. I heard a howling. But we heard that earlier too out here. But I wonder about the like if it's true, if you were to go inside that cemetery, would something start happening? Would that cause your vehicle to go dead? Would that cause you to be stranded out here? Would something come and jump on top of your car? I don't know, because we're not going into the cemetery tonight. But we will eventually come back and maybe do some on-site investigating. But we definitely heard some weird noises. That metal clanging noise that just started and this is mysteriously it stopped. So I don't know what that was. And it's so dark out here. I mean, it is dark. Spooky. Spooky place. Surrounded by woods on one side. But I'll tell you a story that happened to some friends of mine. Now, this county road, now we turned off 2 or 3 times. What road is this on anyway? Because the story that I'm about to tell was on 431.
Let me see.
See what this one is.
This is.
I don't have it memorized.
This is 473.
473, okay. So this one was on 431. No, I'm sorry. What's the one where Noack is?
Let me see. I know I saw 431 on the maps.
Yeah.
So it's around here.
That's where they came out of.
Okay, so Noack has 432.
432. 432.
450.
I think it's 432. So on County Road 432, there were some people that are good friends of ours. And they told us there was a guy that lived with them. His name was Trey, but I don't know that guy. And supposedly he was driving with another friend of his, and they saw this what looked like a woman walking on the side of the road with like a bonnet on her head. I've heard this kind of story before multiple times, but it's not far from here. And that area near Noack is all creepy, dude. That whole area. I always get creepy vibes. And they saw that when they came around this curve, they saw her walking on the side of the road, and she had her head down. They couldn't see the face real good, but she didn't have no legs.
It's howling out there on the right.
You heard that?
You hear it? What's going on right now?
The dogs are going crazy.
Yeah, the dogs are barking out there. Something's out there.
When we were back there was like a growling, like
Yeah, I heard
like
that.
a
That weird,
rumble, like a
that
loud
rumbling
rumble.
growl noise.
Yeah, right in that direction, right over
You
there.
know, that's what when I was out here in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
That's what me, Squid, Diablo, and Scorpion heard. We came out here, and we heard this like growling, rumbling sound out in the distance, back behind the cemetery, back in all them woods down there.
That's funny. Is there any way to drive out there?
You can't. You can turn the light on like that.
Whoa! I need my glass.
Let me see if I can show the people. Let me illuminate it.
Hit the brights.
That is the brights.
Oh.
It looks all good for us, but then when you put it on this crummy camera, you're like, eh.
Can you see it?
But so they see this woman, and it looked like somebody from like the Pioneer days, and like that happened to my cousin's husband too, out in the Granger. Same thing. There was a woman walking, but she looked like a full-bodied person, but it was just pitch dark. They're driving down the road and they see this woman walking, and then they look in the rearview mirror and she's gone. And like right when they pass her, they turn and they try to look back at her, and they stop because they think, man, what is this woman doing in the middle of nowhere? And there was a storm that had just blown through, and they tried to back up to see if she needed help. She was gone. She was nowhere to be found. That was right outside of Granger. This whole area just got a lot of weirdness, a lot of creepy stuff to it. I don't know.
Coming from your side.
What is it?
It's twigs.
I heard footfall.
Yeah.
Where's the flashlight at? Is the chat frozen?
Is it?
No, it's going.
I can't tell.
It's been the same for me for a while. The last one it shows is Lolo.
Oh yeah, it might be messed up on your end.
I wonder why it's not showing. What's going on with this? Yeah, I heard it again.
It's over there.
Yeah, it's over there. But that's the thing. It could be a spirit, I mean, you're right here at this
Why would a spirit want to give you the heads up of
haunted
making the sound of
cemetery.
footfall?
Attention? I don't know. Maybe it thinks I'm hot. I mean,
Well, go on out there with your shirt off. See what
you think I'm hot, don't you? Don't you embarrass me. Don't make me raise my fist. Oh, I hear it.
It's behind.
Shh. What is that? Oh my gosh.
What was that?
I don't know. I hear something walking now.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing. I ain't seeing nothing. I wish we had equipment where we could ask a question. Blows. Look at that. Now the connection blows off. I can't see the chat.
It's fine. I can see it. You can see it right here. Use mine.
It doesn't. Let me see. Maybe you can.
Yeah, try.
If I cut the chat off and.
Oh, it's so pretty.
There it is again. I hear this loud growl
Did you hear the dog?
from the north. Yeah, and I hear like a dog barking on the south.
Okay, there we go. The chat fixed.
That is so weird.
It sounded like a dog crying. Oh no, it's me.
But I don't know, man. Can you imagine though if you were driving home during a storm, and then the storm stops, and you just see a woman walking alongside the road. She's not wet. She's just dry, bone dry, walking. That would freak me out. And then you back up to give her a ride.
Yeah, I wouldn't back up to give her a ride.
Well, these are my kinfolk. They're country people, and they try to be polite. I think it was Daniel. You know, Emily's husband.
Mm-hmm.
He did that?
Yeah, I think it was Daniel. I got to ask Butch. I'll see Butch tomorrow. I'll ask him about it tomorrow. That's crazy, man. I don't know, man. Weird.
We need to come out here with some lights and some equipment that picks up sound.
No, what was it?
There was a red light flashed in that tree. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, there's lights that'll pop up out here.
Red ones?
Balls of light, honey.
was like a
I've
spark.
never got any red ball of light stories, but orange, yeah, yellow, orange.
Maybe it was kind of like an orangish out red.
Don't start changing it.
Orangish red.
She's like, okay, yeah, maybe it was maybe it was orange. It was an orange one.
I don't have my
It was a
glasses.
pumpkin.
It was the great
The
pumpkin.
headless horseman threw the great pumpkin at me.
Wait. What is that?
I just hear you trying to give me a heart attack. What, you keep grabbing my arm?
You're welcome.
What the hell was
ghost,
that?
the ghost of this flatulent ghost.
Oh my god.
Flatulent ghost
Dude,
of Lawrence.
the only thing people are going to remember about this is Anthony passing gas.
They probably didn't even hear it.
Well, let's
Did you
suffice
guys
it to
hear
say,
the booty
folks,
ghost?
that he's over here
Ask him if they heard the booty
making a
ghost.
mess of things.
Y'all be glad y'all aren't here for that. Holy crap.
Oh, did y'all notice that?
I scuffed it myself.
I'm being serious here. Did y'all notice that? The
What?
truck almost didn't start.
Oh man. Ask him if they heard the booty ghost.
I don't want to ask them if they heard the booty ghost. Y'all probably heard it.
They said we did.
Yeah, that's real cute. What is that?
What is what? What?
Okay, I ain't bullshitting. I thought I just saw something in the cemetery.
I missed it.
I don't know. It looked like a pair of legs or something.
Are you
I'm-
sure the brights are on? Because I don't see the little blue
No,
light
not
on.
right now.
Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes.
Let's pull up over there.
Okay.
But that fence is gonna block. I thought I saw something move.
Hit the brakes.
We could just freaking ourselves out here.
I'm not freaked out yet.
We're just like, I don't know. I saw something when I turned the light on. I saw something run real quick, like it moved. But it looked like a well, okay, there you go. We're in a cemetery. It looked like a person. It looked like a man. It's cool though. This whole place ain't just cordoned off because of people coming out here vandalizing it.
those nice sound effects.
I don't want that to happen. I don't want to be coming out here and then people start
Go that way.
coming out here. No, that just leads to the road, honey. You know, and then somebody vandalize, because I don't want vandalism or something happening, and then being responsible for such a old place. You know, a lot of history.
Everybody's so funny. Oh,
So you can see how desolate it is out here too. Take a look at that right there. You can just look. Ain't nothing out here. It's just you.
so it's you and the spooky booty ghost. Uh-oh, my phone's about to ring now. What happened?
Lawrence Morgan says, check your pants for Kamala stain.
No, you're a dope fiend. Your life may depend on it.
Depends.
He hides his eyes with T-shades. That's weird. There's like a light coming from out there up the north.
Are you sure it's the light you're seeing and not like a reflection?
I'm
of the
pretty
window?
sure. Not the light from the window. Hold this for a second.
It wasn't actually me. That was one of those hungry ghosts.
Oh, from India?
But it had too much Mexican food.
All they have is chicken masala.
Yeah.
Tiki masala.
He said all they have to eat is like Mexican and Indian food.
Show them the road.
How do I do that?
You gotta unfold
Just
it.
unfold
Oh,
it.
okay, hold on.
Show them the road.
Let there be road.
Which way is it to Scruggs? Is it left or straight?
I don't know.
I think we
Go this way.
Which way? Straight?
This way.
Go that way?
Yeah.
Which way? That way?
Which way is spookier?
I don't know.
Go down this one. Let me show everybody.
If we go that way, we might hear what was banging and clanging.
Well, we should do
That's
that
why
too.
I was trying to figure
Let's go back that way then. We have to turn around. Oh, I wish they could see the canopy of the trees.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come out and do an investigation at Black Bull Bridge too. That place is spooky, creepy.
Dick Richards, I hope Dog Man jumps out, Goat Man jumps out on the road. Thank you.
Head. I'm trying to.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. I mean, Dick
Bobby.
Richards.
Ricky Bobby.
Don't you put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby. You made the Goat Man come and take our souls.
10 o'clock at night and the ball still ain't right.
Out there running around like fools in the woods. 10 p.m. time to sleep. How far is Noack from here? Because that place is creepy AF.
Let me see.
Look at this.
Oh, what do we
Far
see?
from here.
Oh,
This is real safe. Look at this. Good old country. No stop sign for either one of
Slowing
us, so we
down.
can just run right into each other.
everybody saw you do that, man.
Did you notice that? You don't have a stop sign, neither do I. Let's just make it.
Well, we live life a little bit differently around here.
We just run right into each other like dumbasses.
We don't have laws, we have polite suggestions.
Gentlemen agreement to not shoot each other. And to run right over you. The bigger truck wins.
Them
These are-
laws just for them city. You ain't one of them, is you?
You ain't one of them that's pledged loyalty to the union now, is you?
We don't like your kind around here, boy. You gotta turn around and get to Noack.
So this is tread on the road instead of boots on the ground?
Yeah, tread on the road.
Tread on the road.
These are those rocks that get thrown in Oklahoma for Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Them some big feet out here. We threw the rocks and hurt them. My Uncle Daddy said so. Came out of his mouth, must be true. Uncle Daddy, why does your mouth look like an oyster?
Uncle Daddy.
Stop talking about a no teeth having mouth.
Clam chops instead of lamb chops.
Clam chops McGee.
He's going for the all organic mouth with no chemicals in there, no harsh toothpaste or mouthwashes, just all organic, all natural.
That's just
I'm
nice.
1/100 Chickasawa.
There's nowhere to turn around here.
Nope, sure the hell ain't.
Looks like we're
There's
stuck on
private
this way.
driveways where we'll get shot.
Yeah,
It's really purple.
probably.
haven't seen any.
You know, we get some. There's not a lot of people. This is wonderful for your paint job, man.
Feels great. It would be so crazy if we caught a UFO in the sky. Well, yeah, the flying part. A UFO.
These freaking trailers that people put out here, it's like they just plop them down in the middle of a pasture. And then they get attacked by some weird creature. They're like, damn, he just punched right through my hole in the wall. Oh well, it was going to burn up anyway.
Yeah. Or explode.
They insulate them with typewriter papers and oil rags. So where the hell are we at now? I know we're off
Well, if
grid
you
here.
turn
So
around.
we're going south away from Noack.
This is south?
Okay,
I thought
so
this was
Southwest.
north.
you're gonna take your next right,
Okay.
and then
This is the kind of dirt road I grew up on, way out in the sticks in Rockdale.
I hope they can hear you. I had my finger on the speaker, I think.
Do you really?
I think I had my finger on the mic.
Are they complaining?
if they couldn't hear.
Mothman territory. There's no sightings of Mothman here, are there?
Out here?
Huh?
No. Not in this area. What you got out here is Dogman, Black Panther people, and I don't even know if we have rake sightings out here. Now, if you go further,
Like I back there had a shovel.
If you go further to the east, to the southeast of here, near Lexington, then you start running into like rake stories.
How about Chupacabra?
No, I don't think so. Not that I mean, it could be. Not that I've gotten. No. I can only go by what I've told, been told. You can see this. This is pretty dusty.
Let me see if I can do it sideways. Oh no, I can't. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, it's just there's nothing out here. A few homesteads, but this is.
But if something jumps out in front of us, you guys are all gonna see it. Witnesses.
Bigfoot, sure, yeah, there's Bigfoot out here too. We've been getting stories of Bigfoot out here since I was a little kid.
You said Goatman, right?
I don't know of any stories of Goatman out here. If I got one, I'd
What's that in the road?
tell it.
It's garbage.
Even out here, humans manage to litter. Take your litter to Austin and dump it there. Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Left, right?
Let's see. Right.
Go right?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem logical. Ugh.
It feels like we went in a circle.
It does.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did.
I mean, because
But
we had
now
to
we're
turn.
heading northwest.
Yeah.
And D at the house, he's like, "Where's my food?" We ate it. It was delicious. While we were under Ghosts and the Dogman, sorry about that. Your omelet's cold as shit.
D's in here. He's like, what? I heard that.
Is he in the chat?
No, I don't see him.
Text him, man, to tell him that we're live. And we'll bring his food.
Give us some
We're
time.
doing what we do.
Yeah, tread on the dirt. Tread on the road.
We're doing what PRT do. See, now there's more more homes.
Yeah,
See a few more houses and stuff out here.
it's not so vacant.
Not as spooky. Look at that orange light up there. Did you see it?
No, are you sure it was orange and not
It
red?
is.
I
You
know.
see
I'm
it?
just
It's a
messing with
glowing
it. There it is.
white
I've seen
light.
it. It's just messing with you.
Hopefully that's. I don't know.
Oh, it's the porch light.
Look, this house is for sale.
I could say that.
Comes with broken down trucks in the front of it too. Decorations. Gives it that really. Look at all these
what was that?
vehicles, dude.
Jeez.
They're all broken down and
What, the
stuff.
vehicles of all their victims?
Chainsaw.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that.
They just don't want us to have fun.
They don't want you to have fun.
So where we're going to go now is an area where, sort of a hot spot where there has been a lot of weird activity. And the Black Panther sightings have been numerous in this area we're heading towards. Never know, man. People claim these things run alongside the road, jump out in front of their vehicles. Guy, the story we told last night, Stanley. He doesn't like being called Stanley, so I was like, okay.
Just go straight.
But he had a terrifying encounter with something that tried to come through his bedroom window
Imagine.
in a little trailer he was living in. So I mean, So.
Was it like trying to push it over?
Do you want listening to the show? You didn't watch it?
I was on and off because I had to go get the water. Remember?
Take your next left.
Oh, that's right. You had to go do one little errand. So that's good enough to not pay attention to what the hell's going on. Oh, that land is for sale right there. That's a heavily thick-wooded area too, right there. It's funny because when you look from the main highway, it looks like it's all farmland, but then when you come further in, it's a lot of woods and a lot of ranch land. A lot of cattle out here. A lot more homesteads than I remember.
So sorry. I hope I'm holding this still enough.
Oh, you're doing good.
Are you sure of that? No, I'm kidding.
No, see, what you gotta do is, you gotta wait until something interesting happens,
Then start shaking.
and then you shake the camera.
Oh, okay. Something interesting.
But like for the boring parts of the video, you hold it perfectly still like a professional cinematographer. But the moment something interesting happens, you start flailing around like an epileptic mongoloid.
Then
Got
whenever
it.
you hear like a
Got it.
little, then you go ah, and you run, and then whatever slightly.
Wait, Dick Richards says something on the in the ditch on the right. You drove by.
Really?
Yes, I did not see it.
I didn't either. Well, that's interesting. Maybe we picked something up.
Ooh. No vacancies. Go sees.
So this county road right here. What? This looks real. Which one is this? This looks real familiar.
440. 37.
472.
Yeah, 474. No, 472.
I knew there was a 4 and a 7 in there somewhere.
This has got to be it right here. 474. I mean, 472. For some reason, I thought it was 474. What was this curve? Oh yeah, there it is, coming up.
You see it?
Okay, folks. So this road right here that we're on, it's coming up. We got to show them where that Sasquatch sighting happened too. The one where we went out to.
Oh, yes, I know.
Maddie?
Yeah.
Out in the, where it was like a fork in the road outside of Thorndale.
A fork, a knife, and a
We gotta
spork.
go out there too.
Yeah.
Okay, so right here where this curve was, this is it right here. And there's a homestead right there. Now this was several years ago, but right as they, so we would have just, no, it would be right here. Okay, so here's the little bridge.
Slow down. They need to see the bridge.
That's the little bridge.
Okay.
Right to the left, like this way,
Okay.
where all this tree or all this shrub and
I
all this
can't
crap
see.
is. There's a mailbox there.
Oh man, I can't.
Right there. Let me see. Let me see the thing. Where's the
I
flashlight?
think it's dark.
Okay, it doesn't
You
matter.
have to got the
It
light.
doesn't matter. Where the flashlight's at? Party and they had been doing some stuff, but it is weird that there's cat-like creatures
Hellbent holler.
that have been seen.
We're doing tread on the road.
Skunk in the road.
Oh, where?
Right there.
Oh, look, guys, can you see the skunk?
Hey, we're about to get sprayed and smell
I
terrible.
want them to see the skunk.
We're gonna come to your next conference. Don't worry.
Hope you guys saw the little
We'll just
dude.
buff out those scratches.
All right, so yeah,
Dorothy Metcalf.
you're gonna take your next right, and that's gonna
I
be
know
450.
that's
86
450 that
for
goes to Noack. This is what they came down this road right here. I'm going to turn around and show you. Now, I was very honest about this. Very honest. They said that they were on a drug. They were coming off of it. But I would have just ended. It would have ended there. You know, Anthony and I took the story, and it would have just been the end of it. But there have been so many sightings out here, and these two people had no clue. And they were referred to us by some other people who said, "Hey, but you know, they were coming back from a makeshift rave, and they were doing
Makeshift drugs.
a drug." And so they said, "Look, man, we saw this panther. Look," as Bane said, "We are initiated."
Are we not going to Noack or what?
Yeah, y'all don't even pay attention to what's
I'm
going on.
sorry. I'm looking at the road.
This road right here.
Let me see if I can get these. Where's that flashlight? So
Can't,
people can
that
see.
flashlight ain't worth a crap,
Let's
honey.
try.
It's going dead.
Can you guys see
You
a
can't.
little something?
You can see a spot with.
A tiny
Not
bush.
But right here is where they saw the panther guy. Just show.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
We probably shouldn't spend too much time here freaking open because we're by these people's mailbox.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
but
go.
that's not. They're across there, dude. They don't live over here. There's nobody over here. So that's their driveway over there. So that there is the bridge. So when it got to this point where this bridge is at, it kind of veered off into the brush
See that? That's the bridge.
and disappeared. And that was the of panther being, creature, whatever. Like I said, they did say that they were on a substance, and I will say, but you know, Jason Bland said last night on the show, you have two people who are basically seeing the same exact thing. And I still think that the reason this thing was waving them down because it thought maybe they were seeing him, whatever, as a man, and that they would stop for it. I think it was a skinwalker, a shapeshifter, whatever you want to call it.
Crazy.
I really do. And I think that it was trying to get them to stop and be victims. And I'm not even joking. I'm just being honest.
Are any of these fences purple?
No, but I still wouldn't drive up on their property. It's Texas. It's a good way to get your head shot off.
Clean off your shoulders. Josh, out there investigating a cat creature? Helmet Holler is asking.
Oh, yeah. Hey, guys. How y'all doing? Jesse Joe. Yeah, we were at Lawrence Cemetery earlier and heard some really weird stuff, man.
Oh,
like we heard like a metal door slamming like over and over again.
Yeah.
Like first we didn't hear it when we first got there, and then it started after we heard this shriek, and then after that, just to recap, we heard it again and again.
Just heard a lot of stuff.
We couldn't figure out what we heard. Something that sounded like a donkey mixed with a cat. I can't even tell you what it was. I don't know. That was so weird. We heard it twice.
And then that was followed by a howl.
Then the howl that was coming from the
Like a growling howl or
from the west, which is behind the cemetery, which I've heard back in 2005 when I went out there with some friends. We heard the same thing. But we're going toward
right,
Noack.
Dorothy? That's funny. Just like glad that we haven't had a deer or a hog or a chicken play on the road. I think that's what she means.
You haven't had man, bear, pig dancing on the road.
One of these days, not yet.
Chicken, hog, bear man was not there. Thank goodness. It was so scary. So scary. I gave it $3.50.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it $1.
I am a woman. We ain't got no money to be giving monsters no $3.50. I feel
You
bad
gave
for
that
him.
man, bear, pig fundraiser $4. What you doing?
I feel bad for him. He ain't have no money.
A damn Loch Ness monster.
I am stupid woman. We ain't got no money. Yeah, but we got food.
That sounds like Nelly. Let's give everybody in the world a blanket. I'm kidding, honey.
Man, Bear Pig, South Park. We need that.
So we're coming up on Noack now. This is 450 right here. Right?
Yeah.
Just 450. This road is notorious for weird stuff. Now, on this road, I have gotten one dogman report for sure, 100%. The guy says it looked like it had a canid type head. The other report, I don't know, man. The guy called it a Bigfoot, but it didn't sound like a Bigfoot. It didn't sound like anything, really. It just sounded like a really large thing, black, on two legs. I don't know. He didn't get a good description. He was coming home from work, worked the swing shift. And
Might talk a little louder, maybe.
so this guy, you can put the thing.
Well, I gotta. It's gonna get this stuff in the
Okay,
way.
take that down. I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry about it. I can drive and risk our lives and do everything at once.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the hero. Look at these. Now these reeds, this weird.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's just like over there by Brackenridge, man. That's
Very nice.
weird.
The children of the corn.
My grandmother used to work up here. Famous for his chicken fried steak. But it's not there anymore. But this road is like notorious for like people seeing things. And now there's a lot more homesteads there too. It's not all owned by like 2 or 3 people.
Texas.
So getting into a little more farmy land over here where it's like you can still see a lot of woods in the distance, like we can anyway.
Dorothy's talking about hogs being destructive critters.
Oh, they're terrible. They're terrible. I mean, we like our pig, but he's like a little.
But if you leave something on the ground, he'll destroy it.
He's a family pig. He likes to chew up boxes, I can tell you that.
Yes.
He's territorial too. He doesn't like it when you put things near his area.
Yeah. It's like, this is not something I want.
He has his certain toys, and he don't want nobody messing with them. He doesn't want to.
Where does this road go to?
Noack.
Noack. No way. Just kidding.
There's a little spot on the road, but it's
What's
like
it
a little,
known for?
little junction.
Oh.
Well, this whole area, this around Noack, is notorious for people seeing Black Panthers, and not just Black Panthers, but like standing up on two legs.
Also, it looks like Spandex Man runs in front of us. Once, sweat to the 80s, the oldies. A new cryptid.
If I saw a cat, man, I don't know what I'd do. I can't even imagine how scary that would be.
Sleepwalkers.
Now, this little bridge right here.
You guys see the bridge?
Okay, now I have told a story about this bridge.
Bridge.
Back in the 50s, there was a guy who ran across this bridge. This guy was my grandfather's friend. His name was Ralph. And he swears up and down that there was this Bigfoot type creature that just went across that little bridge right there. And as a kid, I was always intrigued by that story. We just got to get some better, get some good equipment, and
Yeah.
this one's actually
That is
a
actually
bigger
cool.
bridge with a bigger creek. There used to be like a metal thing out here, but the creek completely dried up. Like when I was a kid, that was a bigger. It wasn't cement; it was a wooden bridge.
Rebecca. If you guys got any like true stories and stuff, just send it our way. Maddie, can you post the link to the email so people can send their stories? Like, I like their stories.
See those two shining balls of light? Those are headlights.
What was the voice you were doing earlier? And I said you should do a whole show. It was your stuck-up voice.
Oh,
Yeah.
What was I saying? I don't
I
even
don't
remember.
know. You were talking about
I don't know what I
something.
was- Oh, the guy that was next to us?
Yeah, because his truck, he was gonna wash it, and it was so nice it didn't need to be
He
washed.
goes into the car wash, punk. There was like nothing wrong with that truck. It was like immaculate, dude. My truck's like dirty from being out in the country. This guy's like taking his Denali into the car wash. What? Yes, well, I was out and about with the friends and the country club, and got a spot, little bit of dirt on that front fender. You know how it goes when you're at the country club with your friends.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, Maddie. So funny.
Now there's the sign to Noack. This is the huge, thriving community of Noack, folks. Now don't blink or you'll miss it.
There you go. You missed it. Just kidding.
The metropolitan area of Noack.
It's the cosmopolitan area.
This guy says Nelly and Tony are very excellent co-hosts. Mushu not so much, and Tony is underneath him. Yes.
Who, Tony?
He's in the chat right underneath that comment.
He's like, yes, I do agree. They should definitely fire that guy. Now here's this fork in the road right here, which is pretty much the whole town. As you can see, they decorated for Halloween with one of
Oh,
the
look,
two
they have a
houses.
dog man. Look.
Look! Stop
There
the
it is.
car!
Werewolf right there.
We spotted it. We found it, guys. That's it. Case closed.
There we go. We found the dog man.
There it is. Now, funny enough, out here, or how do you say funnily?
Funnily?
Funnily enough, out
I'm
here,
not liking that word.
there's quite a few people who do believe in the dog man, but they don't call it dog man. They just say it's a werewolf because they don't know what
We gotta
it
roll
is.
the window up so they can.
Oh, sorry,
roll the
sorry. Yes,
window
yes.
So I'll start over since Nelly screwed that up.
Sorry, guys.
She's an amateur, folks. She don't know what's going on. She has no idea what's going on. So this area out here, you can ask people, and they'll tell you that they've seen cryptid type creatures. Like, I mean, like that's not uncommon for people to tell you a story. You know, they'll be like, well, I saw this thing, it looked like it had a dog head, blah blah blah. And that's like I said, it's not uncommon. You can. Me and Anthony just went into Randy's Ice House right there in town, and got some food one day, and we had a woman come on the show from Lexington, or no, she wasn't from Lexington, but they were coming back from College Station, and right outside of Lexington, they saw this werewolf type creature. They ran right through it, and she came on the show and told the story. It's not uncommon. Like, you know, you can find people. You know, it's just. So,
where's Noack? Did I literally?
We just passed it.
Are you serious?
We're turning back around.
I was
So
waiting. Spooky house.
the spooky house there with the.
Sorry, that
Halloween.
face. They got to see the dog man again, so kind of go slow.
I'm gonna have
Let
to
me
put the
pull up-
flashlight
let me
on it
pull
so
up
they
and
can
see
see,
if
because they can't see with that camera.
Yeah, I hope we
They
don't
can just see the
disturb
silhouette.
these people. But there's the werewolf in the.
They got a good view, I think. Thank you, Rebecca.
People are gonna come out. What the hell are you doing?
We're gonna put you in a magazine.
Tell them. Yeah, I have a show about the paranormal. Get the fuck out. Okay, sorry. Please put your shotgun down. Thank you.
You see this slicking bastards?
Go back to the big city of Taylor, you freaking freaks. So that little building right there used to be where my grandma worked. It looked a lot bigger when I was a kid.
I guess I did blink.
Yeah, there ain't much to it. You ain't gonna get much out of it. It's pretty interesting. This is on the south side of 79. If you go to the north side of 79, there's a lot of really freaky, weird stuff over there too. Going from Thorndale, and then going back onto the other side of the highway. A lot of weird stuff. Now this church over here, I'll show you. This is another one.
I don't know if they can see it.
No, we'll pull up to it.
Oh, okay.
Don't pull up and trespass.
We're trespassing just for you guys.
We're gonna trespass for you.
That's
Looks
how
like
much we
somebody
love
lives
you.
in a little house right there. Just tell them, look, man, we need sanctuary.
We just saw a dog man. We can replay this for you. That's
See
a
the
nice church.
It's really pretty.
Ooh, I like
And there's
it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's the first Lutheran church here in Noack. It's got a state, you know, what's it called? The
Historical landmark.
historical landmark placard. This place has been here for a long time. And
Love cat.
years ago, I had a guy tell me, it was back in I think it was in the early 2000s. He was telling me a story that and of course he was drunk, and we were over at Moe's Lounge. Remember Moe's Lounge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your grandma used to work there years ago. So
She brought home the best burgers.
those burgers were good.
That church is giving off Beetlejuice house vibes,
Beetlejuice.
isn't it?
So he claimed he was coming home from the beer joint, and
No.
something was on was on the side of this church right here, that Lutheran church. Now it looked like a shaggy brown thing, and he said its arms were out in front of it, and the hair on the arms was so long it was like hanging down, you know, a good 6 inches from the arms. And it was a wolf-like headed creature with bat-like ears. And so he told me that story years ago out at Moe's Lounge, and that always kind of stuck with me.
Thank you, Lawrence.
It was really, I mean, it wasn't a long, like, encounter. It was just, he just saw it there on the side of the church, because it contrasted the church being darkish brown, almost blackish brown, whatever.
Thank you,
He
Rebecca.
said he just saw it, you know, just walking along the side of the deal. And my brother was with me. I think Willie and Scorpion with me that night. And I guess it was probably in 2002 or something like that. And I can't remember what we were doing in Taylor. You know, Max might have had I think it was Max, had a pool tournament or something. And we came into town or something because I used to, you know, watch him shoot pool. You know, he's professional at that time.
He's good still.
Yeah, he's really good. His sons are really good too. Especially Isaiah. But anyway, my friend was a professional pool player and he had a tournament, and we came to this area for the tournament. And he's from Thorndale. He's got some weird stories. But that guy that was there, his name was Jack. I don't remember his last name. I just remember a guy named Jack told us that story. And he used to hang out at Moe's and Artesian Well there in Taylor. And we were talking about
Keeping on your biz.
werewolf-like creatures, whatever you want to call them. And he claimed to have seen something. He goes, dude, I was coming home. He's like, now granted, the guy was really, you know, bluntly honest about it. He looked right at me. My brother was standing right behind me, and he says, I was pissed drunk, but I know what I saw. You know? He goes, I was coming home, and I saw it. It looked like a freaking... Now, he said it wasn't really tall because it was hunched over, but it was about 5.5 feet, but it was hunched over. And the legs were massive and powerful. And it looked dogman-like, you know, like... Of course,
It
back
was a
then,
creature.
I didn't know what a damn dogman was. We didn't call it that.
It's a werewolf.
A werewolf, yeah. He goes, and he looked like a werewolf. That's what he told me. And he looked at me and he goes, I know you think I'm crazy. I said, hell no, dude. I was like, I had just told my encounter to some other people, and that's why his friend told him. I know his friend's name is Gus. I've known Gus died years ago. He was an old guy. He used to hang out there and at Randy's. And he lived over near Copeland. We need to do investigation near Copeland. Remember when I first brought Nellie out here in 2017, I took her to Copeland and we heard the howling noises out there. There wasn't no coyotes, man, let me tell you. And Nellie heard it. Remember, honey?
Yep.
And it freaked her out.
Hey! Guys, see that?
What? What, a bale of hay?
Yes, the joke.
Hey! And, so yeah, that was a really freaky. There was a dog growling and acting all menacing, and then when those things started howling and in that holler down there, that dog turned around and crawled under the porch. Remember, honey?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong?
I'm laughing at some of these comments.
Oh, you're not even listening to them.
I am listening to you, baby. Keep talking.
Well, you usually say something about it, but you didn't say anything.
I also got a microphone in my face.
You just like, whatever. I don't give a shit what happened that night. You were scared, I'm not gonna lie.
I was afraid.
But now you're acting all like, nah, I wasn't scared.
I wasn't afraid. Wait,
You weren't afraid.
Was I afraid or was I not? No, just kidding. I was afraid. I was
think
afraid.
You were pretty scared.
Yeah, I
you wanted
was.
to leave, and I was like, no, let's see if we can hear some more. We tried to record it, but it was too far away. We don't have good equipment, and we still don't because this is not our
No,
wheelhouse.
it's scary when you're out there and you hear something that you know isn't an animal from this side of the realm, this side of the tracks. Yeah, it's unnerving because you don't know if it is just going to pop up behind you or right in front of you and take your face off, or, you know, run off with Wolf and leave me there by myself. I don't know how to get out of there. Just kidding. I would have
Like,
followed.
damn it, all that's left of my arms on the steering wheel.
Hope the keys are in his hands.
Gosh, dang it.
They're in his pocket. I just know it. What was that?
I don't know what that was.
What is that?
That was weird.
Sorry, and I looked and I turned the camera away. Yeah, but that's how it happens.
You're like, well, at least it doesn't use facial recognition. It just uses fingers to get into his phone, thumbprint.
Are you trying to get back to town or what?
No, I'm just driving.
Okay.
Can you imagine these poor people always getting lights in their
Can
windows?
you imagine if some drunk fool that just
Oh,
back when Noack had the bar out there,
Huh.
coming back from Noack's shack and just bam right into this freaking house here?
ugh.
Bam!
That would be not good. There was a story you were telling me the other day that really freaked me out.
Which one?
I can't remember. It was the talking animal one.
The one with the pig?
Not the pig one. That's the one I told you. You said that the guy had was on a horse or something, and an animal started talking to him. I think it was that one. I'm not sure.
Bingo, bingo. I remember that.
Bingo, bingo.
Kaboom! I don't remember. Which one was it? There's been several. You're talking about a horse?
I think the guy was riding a horse or something, and the animal turned into a person or shape-shifted, and then but before it did, it spoke or something.
I'm trying to remember. You talking about the guy that came on the show?
Did he come on the show?
Yeah, there was a guy that came on the show and saw a centaur.
That doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah. What night was that, Anthony, when the guy came on the show? It was a few days ago, wasn't it? And he said he saw a centaur.
I don't remember.
No, it wasn't a Bible story, Dick
Who was
Richards.
that? Who was that that came on the show and told that story? I get so many stories. Like I said, man, it's amazing. The emails, we're 87% full now again. We're just like,
We've got to do some work, and I just asked for more stories. I don't care.
No,
Send
don't
them.
tell them. Don't act like we don't want them.
No, I do want them. I want your
Yeah,
stories.
we want the stories. We just got to make
Give us
more
your
room,
stories.
and we got to put them away.
Yes.
We got to put them somewhere. We
Gotta
can't
organize
just,
them.
Oh, and of course, these people are going to stay behind us. Freaking turds. Damn
Just
it.
pull over to the side right here and just wait for them to go in front.
You pull in someone's driveway and they're behind you.
We get the one purple post.
It's their driveway.
Avenge me.
Golly, man. I hate people right behind me.
Everybody's seeing you speed now.
We are not speeding. We're going 50.
Guys, he's going 49.
And there's a guy like just right up on our butt. Probably blind drunk.
Oh, hope not.
There's this damn chicken in front of me. Son of a bitch. Oh, damn.
Rocky Lane says that's me in the car.
Oh,
He's chasing us down.
there it is.
Ah, yes.
If this guy
If he
turns behind me,
turns-
we're
I
about to have a serious problem, dude. Yeah, you better keep
Oh,
going.
okay.
Keep on going yonder.
Ghost car, maybe? No, 312 Arts.
No, but there is a ghost car on that highway from Cameron to Lexington. And my sister saw it.
Ooh, what'd she say?
Her and her boyfriend at the time, his name was Gary. And they were pulling out. There was no cars either way. And out of nowhere, this car appeared. This was like in the late 80s. It almost hit them, and they just like veered, like turned real quick off the road.
Mm-hmm.
And they thought this thing was going to go by them, and nothing happened. And so then they got back on the road, and they were like, "Oh, what the hell was that?" And there was nothing. And then later on, we found out that there's a legend, and that car was like old timey looking, like old, like it looked like it was from the 30s. So we found out that there was actually a legend of a ghost car.
With that same year.
that same look. I can't remember what the description exactly.
Look at that. There's nothing out there except for that one light. Okay, couple.
Now, we need to go to that spot where Anthony had the stop signs just start shaking violently.
The waving stop sign.
That road's always creeped me out. Going toward Rice's Crossing. You go down to Rice's Crossing, dude. When you go toward where Jimmy's place used to be? Mm-hmm. Golly, man. Those trees are growed over. And it just seems like a dark, evil place. Even in the daytime, the sun is like gone. It's just a creepy place. it where those people, they had that big pond or whatever that was made by the creek out there. And it was like, it had rained so bad that it went all the way up to their front doorstep. So there's this huge crater in their front yard. Beautiful property, beautiful house, but they couldn't sell it. And there's nothing but disasters out there. This shit is happening constantly. I wouldn't live out there. And the bar is definitely haunted. That Brushy Creek bar or whatever, it's yeah, these roads are just there's so many of these roads back up in here. And they're not heavily traveled, you know, it's like 10, 11 o'clock. Nobody out here. That vehicle we passed, but it's only the second vehicle we've seen today.
You wouldn't want to break down out here.
Let's see if this is it right here. What road is it? This is, let me see the flashlight. I want to make sure. This is 453. Where's the flashlight at?
Did you find it?
No.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, we had it.
I did. Let me see. Oh, here it is.
This is 456 right here. Well, I don't know what we're using this crappy thing for. It's not going to work anyway.
It's all we got.
Now, there's a bridge up here. I'll show you this one. And at some point, we need to go out to the other side of Lago and take everybody out to Turkey Creek again. And show
Thank
them
you, Love Cat.
the night time where that Bigfoot through that rock, that doctor's... So I didn't say that on the show before, but he's a doctor. But he's an outdoorsman guy, you know, but he's a doctor, you know, and that thing just popped his windshield with a freaking rock.
Remember that story of that guy that was sleeping in that roadside rest stop?
Which
and
one?
And the Bigfoot was like trying to get in the car.
Oh, in Oregon.
Yeah.
The one that pulled, okay, which one?
The one where it was trying to get in.
Texas or the one that's in Oregon?
I don't remember where.
Where it grabbed him by the face?
Yeah.
Okay, that was in Oregon. That was on that highway from where we were at in LeGrand, remember? And we got on the highway and we went to Seattle.
Yes.
Or to Portland. We went to Portland.
No, I know what you're talking about. I know.
It parallels the Columbia River. Yes, we went through there. We stopped at that place.
It's creepy.
I remember that story, man.
That's scary. Both of those stories where the Bigfoot tried to get in there are scary.
I mean, I believe him. He was like crying when he told me that story. He was, dude, that thing, he's like, you could smell that stench on its hand. Like, oh,
poor guy.
Nasty, gross monster grabbing your face. Okay, right up here. The buck.
Look, guys, see, look here, see here.
Okay.
Did you guys see it?
This bridge right here. 2 times there have been stories. Now this is 456, County Road 456, and I wanted to wait till we were out here. So we could get off of the bridge.
Oh, they can't see from over here.
Yeah, you can't see. We have those damn flashlights. We're gonna come back.
Okay.
We will come back, folks.
Wait,
Don't worry.
they can kind of see the bridge.
2 different times, people have claimed to have seen a Bigfoot type creature. The description of it is a chocolate colored creature, but it could be mud. That it's like covered in mud. And it's, let me pull over real quick and see if we can. I don't know if you can get a good shot of it. Let me turn the lights on. Nobody ever comes out here, and it's our luck, and something pops out. You know, the one time they're like, "Get your truck out of the way." Okay, well, watch it. There's a little drop off there. These are the tops of the trees. Go ahead and show the. You can. It's a pretty steep drop down there. See?
Oh, dang, it is.
Yeah, that ain't no punk.
Hold on to your phone.
Yeah, oh, it sucked to have to drop it because you ain't gonna get it back. Let's be careful, honey. There's a you could easily flip. That's about a 20, 30-foot drop down there. And that's water down there, but not much. It's mostly mud. But this bridge right here, 456, let me see the light. Let me see the light, kind of, let me see it. I won't drop it. Oop, just kidding. See if you can get a better. You can see that's the top of, that's a tree top right there. That tree is probably about 20 something feet. And down in this creek or whatever it is. But this is County Road 456. 2 times. Let's go to the other side. We're gonna come back, folks, I promise. We're gonna come back and we're going to bring better lighting. Be real careful, dude. Fall and break your neck down. That's a long drop.
Yeah, it's all dried up.
That side's dried up. There's a little bit of water on the other side. But people have claimed to have seen a chocolate colored Bigfoot type creature. Hold this for a second. Talk to me.
Oh, it's calling me too. Yeah. Yeah, let me get the light. All right. Let's see how much we can see. I got the flashlight here on my phone, but it's pretty crappy. Can y'all see? Like, there we go. Hey, you see? Spooky leaves. Those are okay. Those are devil leaves from the spooky tree, or spooky leaves from the devil tree, whatever. I wonder what's on the other side. Well, I mean, I know what's on the other side, just more trees, but I wonder if we can show y'all more. Is that a little kitty what the hell?
What?
You see that? It's like a little kitty swimming pool.
Be careful, dude. That's like a. You're gonna break a leg or something right there. Fall down.
But you see, well, y'all can't see that on the camera, but like there's a little blue kitty swimming pool over there. I'm not about to go and touch it and get closer though. There's snakes out there.
It's just probably.
Plus, this is a drop off.
There, people could swim in there.
Yeah.
This wouldn't be from the San Gabriel. San Gabriel's on the other side of the 79, so I don't know what this would be. I just know it's on 456. This has got to be the bridge, because I don't know of any others on this county road. But 2 times, a guy named Tim that I've known. Well, I met him through this guy Chris, and they were like metalheads, and they were friends with my brother. And they were telling my brother this story. My brother's like, oh, we should go check it out. So we did. And we've been out here before. Turn the lights off on the truck. Turn the flashers off. And kill the truck. There we go. See if we can hear something out here. We saw a big old buck. Oh, what was that? See, that's where it is now. Now it's like dark as hell out here. What? What did it do?
All this dust.
All the dirt and dust. Ram tough. For some reason, you're only going to Cracker Barrel in it. But
You're getting your Ford F-150 Raptor just to go to Walmart.
you're just driving to Target.
Yeah.
I need to get some bath towels.
Sephora.
Then after that, get a facial. That's why I got my Raptor. Woo! Woo! See if we get an answer.
You gotta give him a rebel yell.
Dude, did you hear that?
I think that's Nelly.
No, the dog, you hear?
Oh, the dog.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got him going. You boy! You got the neighborhood dogs howling like crazy out here. We came out here a long time ago, probably about 2015, and made a bunch of noise. I don't know, man. One of my friends says that he thinks he heard something respond. Him and Scorpions heard something. It was real faint, but I'd already gotten in the truck and given up. I mean, you can only drink so much Boone's and then drive, you know? I'm kidding, folks. I don't drink Boone's and drive. I drink Garrison. Here, hold this for a second. Before some farmer or rancher comes out here and starts blasting.
So, anyways, I started blasting.
So I started blasting. So, I think the Ram does as good as the Titan.
It's 11:11.
All right, 11.
Oh, good. Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, back to the footage.
So anyway, County Road 456. So this guy named Timothy Charu, he gave us a story, and he claims that his sister's best friend,
His cousin's wife. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
no, his sister's best friend, which I guess was his friend too, but it was her best friend they grew up with. And she came out here one time, and her and her boyfriend were arguing, and as they were getting about to cross the bridge, this thing popped up at the front of the bridge, coming from the direction we were, you know, which is heading south. And it looked like a Bigfoot, and it was like covered in mud and just whatever. Now, obviously, there's a lot of deer and hogs out here, so it's got plenty to eat if it's a flesh and blood creature. And I don't know. I didn't interview them. I just know that what he said, and he claimed to have seen the Bigfoot near the same spot. Now, his encounter was not on the bridge. It would have been a little further before you get to the bridge, heading in the direction we were. Now we're on another damn gravel road.
Adds character.
And destroys your paint.
That's the character I'm talking about.
I mean, you know, you can't keep your vehicles that clean living out in the country anyway. You're just going to have dirt and crap all over them. It's just going to happen.
You woke up all the dogs in the neighborhood.
You have to.
Look out! Look out! Look out!
Oh, what was that?
It was Anthony. Anthony, you okay back there? It was just the water. Woo.
Deer, man, they like to jump out at you like ninjas. They love it too. They wait until you're like right up, and then they're like, "Hey, what's up, man? What's going on?" They just jump out. It's not as bad though when you're heading out toward West Texas, dude. That man, oh my gosh.
Oh,
what is
dear.
that area? They're not Blanco, Llano.
What the hell is this bridge?
Oh, real bridge.
No,
Look at
here's
this.
another bridge.
Stop and let's. Oh!
Hey, I'm curious.
Now, I don't honestly have any stories for this bridge, although it's a really cool bridge.
It's a gravel stuff coming in here.
When we were talking on 456,
It's a real bridge, everybody.
I thought this was the only bridge out here, but you know, it's not. It's the one that we were just at. Ooh, look at that humongous spider web. Eesh. Great.
All of a sudden, a ghost vehicle heads right for us.
Well, it better get on because I'm here on this bridge. It's a pretty deep drop, man. We need to come back whenever we get some good lighting.
That's so cool.
So this is a... Ooh, did you hear that?
What was that? Oh my gosh, what was that? Anthony, did you hear that?
Yeah.
There's something down there.
I mean, there's something down there, but it could be any kind of animal. It was just a rustling noise.
Yeah, but there was some weird noise.
I just heard a weird noise.
Like a moaning or something?
The hell?
Yeah.
See?
Let's turn it off.
Turn everything off so everybody can hear. Take the phone over there. In case they can hear better.
Okay. What the fuck
hit the
was
truck?
that?
What tapped the truck?
No, something's hitting the
It's
bridge.
hitting the bridge. Like something tapped it.
Something was hitting the bridge. Okay, that's kind of like Bigfoot. Let's go. Let's go. Oh!
You're not going to get any evidence if you run away scared every time you hear
I don't
something.
want to be the evidence. Here's her foot. All that's left of her.
Ooh!
What is that? What was that? Like a bird? That's a bird, right?
Yeah, that's an owl.
Cuckoo, cuckoo. Oh, what kind of bird
That's
is
a
that?
loud ass.
It's a loud owl.
No, but I don't think he was the one chopped through.
Woo! What was that tapping? That was creepy. So this is the bridge that I thought that Tim and Brian. Well, Brian wasn't the one that saw it, but him and a couple other guys claimed to have seen a Bigfoot, but it wasn't this one. It was the other bridge we were at. But this metal trestle bridge right here, you can see it. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see it.
Rumbling?
But this bridge right here, I don't have any stories about it. And I thought this was the bridge, and I was thinking, how the hell did that Bigfoot get up on?
Oh, so this is over Brushy Creek.
This is Brushy Creek?
Yeah.
This is another one. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful.
So, honestly, don't have any stories about this place. Sorry to disappoint you. No, Mr. Bond, we want you to die. What was that?
What?
Nothing.
Oh, you're done.
Be scared.
I'm not scared.
You're like, let's go, Scoob. There's wild owls out here everywhere.
Give me that back.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
I will.
A big old stick in the road. What the hell? Honestly, I think that, to me, cryptid research is not as scary as like ghost research.
Why is that?
Well, if you look at cryptids as a flesh and blood thing, which I don't actually, I don't have a firm belief on that. But if you were to be just thinking of it as a flesh and blood thing, it's less scary because it's a flesh and blood thing. You can protect yourself with weapons or whatever. But it's really like if you go to a place where there's spirits and there's ghosts, there's spirits there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're a believer, you could get attachment. That's the risk. And so you gotta kind of weigh the balance. Do you want to take a chance?
That's what I've been saying. Ghosts, entities, those things, they can attack you in so many ways and you can't kill them.
But I think that a lot of what people think of is like cryptids, dogman, i.e., dogman, go man. But I think they're not really cryptids. Like, Ken Gerhardt, he's an ape or flesh and blood through and through. to a degree. But then he always comes back to the fact that Dogman is something that he can't comprehend, just like he says he can't comprehend. You know, he says he can't comprehend Bigfoot. You know, we can't comprehend it, but Dogman is definitely to him. Now, here we are, folks. We're in Copeland. And there's the old Copeland Inn. It's been there since the 18-somethings, 1840s, whatever.
That building?
Yep. It's been there forever. It's haunted as shit. It's haunted as hell.
There's people staying in it right now.
Yeah, they're in there. It's open till midnight. They're in there dancing and drinking.
We got 40 minutes.
There's a tear in my beard because I'm in fear of
Do you think if
Dogman.
you waited 40 minutes, we could go in there after they close?
I don't know. I don't know the owners.
No, that's true.
But I could try. I could always try. I'm going to take everybody to this spot where Nellie was afraid.
So afraid.
And then, folks, this was at dusk in the summertime. It was like middle of summer, and it was dusk. It was about almost 9 o'clock at night. That's where I used to go to school. It's totally revamped now. It used to be a little old white building. So we're right over here. Now, that area right over there, of course you can't see it, but that bottom land down in there, that holler, that, I believe, is where you would definitely have a Dogman encounter.
Is this where we heard him running?
Yep, that's the howling noise we heard that night.
That's how close we were to that bridge.
Yep.
It's like you're back.
But I've never
been
got
waiting.
anything off of that bridge. Never heard one story about that bridge. Only the bridge off 456. And that's just one guy who claims. And I didn't talk to the other people that supposedly saw the Bigfoot. So, you know, I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt, man. It's not my story.
What if they're sodium intolerant?
Who
Whoever you're telling to take with a grain of salt.
cares? Could always go in there and see if Blake's in there, drunk off his ass. Well, no, now he's married to Bonnie. He's probably not doing that as much. He used to always be in there drinking over at the Copeland Inn.
Let's see.
See now, Byersville, that sign. Byersville Hall is haunted. Well, there's been stories about Byersville Hall. Because to me, it just makes sense that these places, okay, you have a haunting and then people see Bigfoot, Goatman, Dogman, all kinds of weird stuff around these haunted places. That's not a coincidence to me, man. I just don't believe that. I do not. I just don't think that that's how it works.
Donuts and coffee. I'm in.
It's an old dance hall. Been around forever. And these roads up here in Copeland are so hilly, man. They're just bunches of hills.
Oh, you got your high beams? Yeah, those are high beams.
Yeah.
Someone was asking.
It's a little town. My sister, because we have a different dad, same mom. But her aunt here in a big old Victorian house, and that house was scary as shit. I was terrified of that house. Her aunt was really nice. I mean, I got along. She treated me just like, you know, like I was related to her or whatever, even though I wasn't. But I'm trying to find the house. But I swear that house was haunted as a kid. I heard voices and stuff when I slept there one night.
Is this the one with the voices in the floor?
No,
Oh.
that was out in West Texas. And that was my friend Brian Mikey.
Do you see that?
What?
That little spot on the window. Every time I keep looking at it and thinking I'm seeing something. It's dirty. It's a dirty window. Hit the water.
Hit the water?
Yeah. See if it cleans that piece off.
Did y'all hear that? It was like.
There it goes again. Oh, it's not working. It just smudged it all.
Well, that sucks. These cottontails are everywhere out here. Look at that little bunny.
Oh, where? I don't see.
Little bunny.
My windshield is horrible now.
It's all dirty.
Well, thank you, Two
Now,
Shadows.
Mr. Fancy Pants with his Denali probably.
Two
be
Shadows says, thanks for taking us along. Here's 20 for gas. Oh, thank you.
Like, I gotta go get my truck washed. It got a couple spots on it from the country club. They have to go out into the country in a club because they don't know how to.
Look at all the bunnies.
So they find out, hey, you're gonna be living in the country again for a while. Oh well, that's where I'm from anyway. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not a city boy. I just chose for years not to go out in it if I could help it. And I started looking back on it and I started thinking of like multiple instances where I kind of had to. And I was like, well, it wasn't so bad. I didn't get eaten by a dog, man.
86 is all. Nice job, Nelly. You asked for it to clean the windshield. You're welcome. The catch is nice. It is nice.
It's a neat little town. I like this place. It's so hilly though, man.
Yeah.
I think it's built this big old hills. It's like mountainous. It's like you got all that farmland down there, and because you can see. Look, I mean, you can't. They can't. But show them how far down that vehicle is down there.
Can you see that vehicle? It's far down there.
Yeah.
They can barely see it through all the water from
There's a
the
big old hill
window
there.
because you decided to wash it.
There's all these hills. You told me to.
You're welcome. Look out for Bunny Man. Gil!
Yeah, there's rabbits all over this place.
He said Bunny Man. He's a hip.
You know, I've heard of stories about the Bunny Man. But you know, they don't call it the Bunny Man, but the people say that they see something that kind of looks like the rabbit thing from Donnie Darko, and I got a few stories from there.
That's actually unnerving.
But at least two of them. There was a guy from New Mexico who had given me a story, and he claims he saw it while he was driving in the middle of the highway. And I was like, were you tired? No. He goes, I was just driving. My wife was asleep, and I see this rabbity looking thing in the middle of the road. And then he started having nightmares about it.
Yeah.
He lived in Arizona, but he was driving through New Mexico. And so, yeah, it does happen. People do see this creature. I don't want to call it the Bunny Man. It sounds kind of goofy.
I don't know. Kind of sounds scary. The Bunny Man.
How could there be so many brushy creeks? I know that Eric Palacios talking today. Creek for Amazon.
Yeah, he did.
But how could there be so many brushy creeks? How many brushy creeks are there? There's one out there in Thorndale. There's one over here. I mean, there's one that goes all the way into Cedar Park.
I guess it's a creek that Windy Windies.
Waterway. And it's an offshoot of Lake Nevis, which is an offshoot of Colorado River. So we'll take you to one other place. Like I said, we'll revisit these and do a little more better. We'll do a little more
When we're better equipped.
when we're better equipped, you know.
We just decided to go take a peeky poo at the place and
And we're not like Hellbent Holler where they go out there prepared.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're, you know, Joe and Jesse, that's their wheelhouse, man. Mine is storytelling and getting people on the show and telling us how they shit themselves. I mean, that's pretty much it, dude. You know, like for us, that's my thing. But, you know, every now and then do some, you know, whatever. But it's like me and my partner, we divided our company up. I do the standing and he does the patrol, but he has one standing and I have one and a half patrol. So, you know, you gotta be able to do other things and take people to the places where these accounts, where people give these accounts. Obviously I can't go all over the world and take you to places where people have given me stories.
If you get a PRT party bus, you can.
You gonna drive it to England?
Oh, no.
No? Or Australia?
Well, unless you turn it into an
Africa?
amphibian, then it turns into a boat.
The
vehicle.
Levant? But if I can take you to the areas around Texas, for sure. You know? And we can do some searching in the areas where we have gotten stories from things, and there's quite a few out here in Central Texas. Believe me, I've beat the bushes to get stories, man. Many a nights in different bars and taverns around this area, just talking to folks.
Oh, people are liking the PRT party bus.
Now this road is headed toward Rice's Crossing. Is this 406?
Let's see.
Just so people can get because I know these roads, I just don't know the names of all of them. I don't really.
This is 1660.
What is it?
1660.
1660. That's right. Okay, never mind. What did I say?
For something.
I don't know.
It's okay. You could have possibly
Is
said
this
something
Philly?
different.
Okay, yeah.
This
These
is 405.
405 is right here.
Anything down 405?
Yeah. So
What?
maybe 406 was back there. That's what I thought. This is 1660. Yeah. This goes. I know where this goes. So I'll take you to another place that I absolutely positively, and I'll tell you the story. I know it's haunted because I had a crazy thing happen there. The guy that used to own this place was my cousin's first cousin. So my first cousin is his first cousin, and his name was Jimmy, or is Jimmy. We call him Jimmy B. And see, there's a sign, Rice's Crossing, right there. But so the people that he got the place from, they told him that it was haunted. And there was a guy that way back in the day, like in the 80s, used to always wear overalls. And one Easter we were there hanging out, you know, and it was a get together. It was my Aunt Bev's family, and which my Uncle Butch is married to my Aunt Bev. And I was in the back of the property.
Good night, Rebecca.
I had this weird vision of like
Thank you.
somebody taking their own life.
Oh.
And I talked to my well, I call him my cousin. He's my cousin's cousin, but I told my cousin Jimmy, I said, Jimmy, who used to own this place? Because I have this weird feeling that somebody might. And he said, yeah, one of the people that used to own it actually took his own life here.
Sad.
Huh?
Sad.
Yeah. So I actually had this weird like vision of it happening.
Before
And
it happened?
He hung himself. No.
Oh, you saw. Oh, okay, I get
No,
it.
he was already. No, he was gone. But it was weird, and I was in the back with Daniel Thieler, you know, cousin Emily's husband.
Mm-hmm.
When we were just talking about earlier when I was in Granger that saw that weird. We need to go out to Granger and where that lady was running, jogging, and saw that dog man come out of the ditch.
Yeah.
We need to go out there.
We'll take you guys to Granger.
Yeah. Show you that spot. That's a creepy spot.
What's the scariest ghost story you ever heard? The scariest one that sticks with you.
There's a bunch.
Anyhow.
I have heard so many scary things. I don't know. That's a hard one. See that tree line right there, that road right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's where Butch and Bev, their house used to be way back up in there. They used to live back there. Did we pass the turn?
Turn for what?
We got to where Jimmy used to have his bar.
I don't remember where that is. Alright, we're coming up on.
Luigi, are
Actually,
you serious?
I think
He's
if I
in
remember right,
labor?
it might be coming up because like once you get into Norman Crossing, down
Congratulations.
16, you go left.
Yeah,
But
it's at Norman's
But
Crossing.
we're coming from the opposite side, so we would go right onto 330, 349.
No, you wouldn't go right.
Well, there's no going left on there.
Oh yeah, Dick Richards, Church of the Forgotten. That's just creepy.
That's way out there. That's way north of here. You go left. You have to. You can't go right.
No, 86, we're not. Are we lost?
No.
No, we're not.
This is Norman's Crossing right here. Alright, now you take a left. See, you can't take no right. I don't know what you're talking about. This creepy little area right here, this little stretch. See, now that's the Brushy Creek Baptist Church.
Baptist Church.
Little churches out in the middle of nowhere, dude. And they're like, wow, I don't know why all this weird stuff happens out here. I don't either. I don't know why.
Look at the size of that Born Dominion. Hugian. Luigi, having a baby girl, still waiting on the contractions. You guys gotten me through some tough times. Appreciate you guys. He's literally waiting for his baby to be born.
Wow.
Say congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's awesome. Cool.
Well, I'm glad you, Luigi, that means you have your priorities in order. Because you put us first before your wife.
And your baby.
Yes.
And your own feelings and well-being.
Now that's a real man.
That's a real cult member. Take note, cult members.
Give up everything for the
See,
cult.
Right there, that house I was talking about, it's still, that land is still for sale after all. They still got the sign up. Unless that's somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
They're always selling it.
Tell your wife congratulations for us too,
Yeah,
Luigi.
congratulations.
This is kind of cool, what they got going on there.
Oh no.
But it's a really elaborate shop.
That's weird. That's where the bar used to be.
Except we're down.
Yeah. I guess it's a place where they work on cars now. That's where I haven't been out here in so long, man. It's been years since I've been out here.
That's where they store.
But I slept in that when it was the parking lot for the bar. It's never been successful. Everybody's always, buying it and turning it into a bar, and then it just never worked.
Oh, this would be a perfect use for that Starlink thing.
Yeah.
What's a Starlink thing?
You remember Ray, Anthony?
Yeah.
Moving out to his place, and he was chasing
crazy ass Ray.
Crazy Ray. He was chasing those donkeys.
Mm-hmm.
He was a country singer. He liked to sing country music. He had a good voice, man.
What happened to him?
I just kind of lost touch with him.
He's a famous singer now. He ain't got time for you.
Well, he lived back up in here. But he used to always hang out at Jimmy's bar. He was always out there singing. Jamie, my cousin, used to date him.
Okay.
Used to go out with him.
Dick Richards says Starlink will give us all cancer beaming that high intensity frequency on us all.
Well, Dick, what doesn't?
Everything gives you cancer now.
Pretty much, yeah, that's the game. But one night I drank too much, and Jimmy lived right next door to that bar, and he told me to come and sleep at his place. So I did, and I had this weird ass dream in that trailer of his. There was something wrong with that place, and so I went ahead and slept in that parking lot, which is just a gravel parking lot. And I wake up in the middle of the night and I hear crunching noise, like something walking around my vehicle. I've heard that before when I was at the Devil's Backbone. I think I've talked about it on the show, like something walking around my truck. But that time I had Ivan with me. I had my dog.
Was he reacting?
Yeah, when we were at the Devil's Backbone, yeah, hell yeah. He was growling and freaking out. But when I went, that was when I was with Corey and we went out hunting. It was one of the many times I actually went out in the woods. I always told people I didn't want to go out in the woods, but I ended up doing it anyway. Somebody always talked me into it. Like, oh, come on, man. Whatever. I'm totally not, I've gotten back to where I'm not, like, it doesn't bother me at all now. Because I've lost the fear of these creatures, knowing more about them and knowing what they are. But that's where the bar used to be. Now it's a vehicle place or something.
It's a vehicle garden.
Show the camera if they can see it.
See all the vehicles?
But that place was a bar. It was extremely haunted.
These people are going to think we're taking video of their vehicles and come back and take them. Something comes up missing. It was a red truck.
Very creepy.
Very.
Place back then. Oh man.
Oh.
Don't have any stories from this bridge either. So we'll be exploring. We'll go to some other places. We'll just go right around Central Texas. Show you the places that I've been to and investigated that have supposedly had, allegedly, I guess, had activity. It'll be fun. See, look, this guy's got a Denali too.
Luigi says, haha, oops, it's moving up. In the room with my wife. She's fine on her new iPad I bought her today. We're not pushing yet. We will got some time to go. Oh, cool. Literally having a baby.
That's awesome.
As we're driving around, a life is going to be here. A new one. Yes, Zuni, it's really dark out here.
Oh yeah, ain't a lot of light pollution out here in the sticks.
As you say, that headlights beam.
People think when I talk about living out in the sticks, and they're like, "Oh, he lives out in the suburbs." No, that's not what I'm talking about. It's the sticks.
But fancy sticks, because this one's paved. This one's paved.
Yeah. Where we're at, there ain't even a yellow stripe.
No one needs to know the details.
That's most of the roads out here. Everybody gonna know.
86 told her to hold it until the live stream ends at least. No! Be born now during the live stream. Introduce her to PRT early as possible. Oh, congratulations, Pete Jean. That's right, she's in pictures.
Drunk fools coming back from the bars.
Oh, don't kill us.
It ain't gonna be me.
Not you, I'm talking to them.
Oh, that you talking, I was like, I'm
No.
not gonna be the one doing it. I drive correctly. I'm sober. These little 2-lane highways. This 1660, it's always been like that. that other bridge going toward Maynard. I think me and Chief talked about that. Some weird stuff out there. People seeing this black dog just jumps out over the road. You want to see that one?
Do you guys want to see that? Tell us now in the comments.
I can show you. It's not. We're not far from it. I mean,
Yes for yes and no for no.
no for yes and yes for no.
We got a sure in there, so that's a maybe. Ah, we got a bunch of yeses. Dick Richard says no.
Dick Richard's like, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to see anything. I don't even want him in the chat.
Shadow Godslayer says yes, no, yes. Yes, no,
I hate
yes,
these guys
yes.
and I hate their show. I hate people do it around me.
I'm seeing a lot of more yeses than no's, so we're gonna go with no. Just kidding. It's the opposite day.
All right, so this is 973. Now, my best friend at the time when I was 15, now
Yes,
a preacher in my hometown, his name's Daniel Robles. His brother had a
Yes, no, I
UFO
don't.
encounter on this road.
Really?
Years later, yeah, years later after the
UFO stories, like the abductions are so
in the
interesting.
early 2000s. This is 12 miles to Maynard. This bridge right here, and it used to be smaller. Middle of the night, people claiming that they see this black dog running along this and then jumping off into the off,
Of the bridge.
20 feet down, whatever.
Has anybody ever stopped to see?
It might. No, I haven't. I don't. What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry, I was reading. Has anybody ever like saw the dog do that and think, oh my gosh, and then try to go save it and there's nothing
Not
there?
that I know of. Just people saying that they see it jump off. I've been hearing those stories since I was a kid.
That little black bag scared me.
Yeah. And then here's this one too. This is the Brushy Creek Bridge, and this one too. Same thing. They see a black dog just running alongside this thing and jumping, but it's humongous. It's not like a little dog. And then there have been people who claim that they see it crawling up over the bridge, and they're just kind of standing there watching them.
Creepy.
There's several stories like that. I mean, is it true? I don't know. My friend's dad claimed to see it.
So, is it big like a horse or big like a...
The one he said
Great
looked like a Great Dane, but it wasn't. It was like black, kind of wolfish looking, but he was convinced it was like a dog.
Yes, ice.
That's my
It's in
friend Eddie
Texas.
that we grew up with.
Sorry, I'm not able to see all the comments all the time. Dick Richards getting abducted is no joke. Yep.
All these people behind us.
We're in the lead.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the hell off of this road. I'm gonna end up in Maynard.
Lawrence, tell Abe hi for all of us, please.
Look at this dumbass.
He's going around.
Yep, with a double stripe.
That a person
Dude, I'm
is
going
not
65, dude, 66, and this guy's like in a big hurry on this little 2-lane road. Piece of shit.
smart. You're on YouTube.
Huh?
They're gonna dock your pay for
I
cussing.
don't care. You can eat shit, man. You can't do that, comrade, on ComyTube.
Shut your channel down.
ComyTube will come and stand behind you, comrade. This road's full of curves. And then we got to explore Old Copeland Road one day. We got a story out of there. There's a house that's now abandoned over there. And I'm pretty sure that's the house where we got some stories out of, like this. Somebody was telling me about it. I don't know. I have to do some more research before I start talking about it.
Okay.
But supposedly they left because they were getting some sort of nocturnal visitors, according to this one individual that knew the family.
Like something that they had to bargain with to be there?
No.
Or they
No,
just...
something was just coming to their house and like harassing them, and so they moved out.
Oof.
You know, like messing with their pets and staring at their kids. So they just up and moved. It's abandoned. Like I said, I don't know
Everything for sure.
but all the details. I got to talk to these people and see more. I'm not gonna just start spouting it off because I don't know. It's just something that was told to me in passing recently.
Whoa.
Woo!
That was crazy.
We're definitely testing the rebel tonight.
Right, 86. I was thinking that too. Not about a band name, but it sounds kind of creepy.
What?
It said Nocturnal Visitors. Sounds creepy. Cool band name. I hope that's how he meant it. That's how I read it.
Okay. Right here.
Where?
Just right here in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
This is nowhere land.
Nowhere land.
Where you want to go?
Okay.
Turn the light off.
The seatbelt is killing me.
So we would be on the other side of Copeland.
Can you see those lights out there? They're so far away. Sorry, here's your... Tell them what you're telling them.
Huh?
Tell them the story.
Well, no, I was just saying we're out in the middle of nowhere. If these lights would go off, and I just turned them back on.
Why did you do that?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You gotta open your door.
Open your door.
Yeah, let me do that. And this county roads. Now going to Maynard, there's always a bunch of traffic. Taylor to Maynard, because Maynard's become a bigger town, just like Taylor. There's still a lot going off. There it goes. There it goes. What the hell? So you see like this, you just I got the phone camera facing the north. And there is like no lights. I mean, you can see nothing out there. Like there's my dash. Nothing. And in front of us, nothing. Now off in the distance over there, you can see some lights. That's Copeland. And back that way, you can see a little bit of Maynard. It's about 10 miles from here. But we're in the middle of nowhere. Like just in the boonies. Now imagine if you got broken down out here and you sat here with your vehicle with a dead battery. See, now everything's off and it's absolutely dead. And you're sitting here in the middle of nowhere. Now this didn't happen right here where we're at right here. But there's a place that it did happen in between Thorndale and Thrall. If you look on a map. And there's an old gravel county road out there near Thorndale. And I don't know the name of the road like off the top of my head, but I can find it pretty quick. I can drive you there. But these people broke down. There was two guys and a girl. One guy and his little brother. His little brother was like 14. And he was 19. And his girlfriend was 18. And they were fresh out of high school. And hold on one second. Let me move. This freaking thing is like blowing. I don't want to make it too much noise. So they're sitting there on this gravel road. Guy's name is Barrett. And he tells me like this story, I guess it was this is what, November? So it would have been September. It would have been toward the beginning of September, right before I ended up laid up with gout. And I wanted to get him to come on the show and tell it, but he's kind of nervous. Thing is, I was like suffering really bad, so I wasn't even like paying attention to the stories I was getting sent. So talking to him, it was like, hey, I'll talk to you tomorrow. And the next day, or maybe it was the day after that. It was like 2 days after that. I had gout in my foot where it started. And this individual tells me that, and I don't know this guy, he knows one of my cousins, but he told me that they were stuck out there, and all night long from like 3 in the morning, okay, 3 in the morning until 6 a.m. The sun started to come up finally about 6:30. And he said right before daybreak, these things left. But I had said recently that these Bigfoot-looking creatures with the gray ashen faces, we hadn't heard from them in a while. Nobody had seen them. This happened in 2020, so it wasn't that long ago. And all night long, they were just running up to his car and pushing it, slapping it, and they couldn't see anything. They could not see what it was that was doing it. So it was him and his girlfriend and her little brother, not his little brother. And his girlfriend, her little brother were just crying and screaming the whole time. And finally, right toward daybreak, he got a glimpse of what they looked like. And they fit the description of what was given to us years ago by some of my now deceased family members who had told me when I was a kid about what had happened to the McCullough family. And if you go back and you listen, was it Besieged by Bigfoot, Anthony?
I think so.
Yeah, it was called Besieged by Bigfoot. So it's pitch dark out there. Difference between that and this, as you can see, this is not a gravel road. But this is the same, that's only about 12 miles from here. 13 miles maybe, if I had to guess. And so I don't know how it would be taking all these roads or getting on 79, but as the crow flies, it's probably about 12 or 13 miles. You know what this one is there?
Oh, yeah.
And so anyways, these people had a horrific night. Like I said, for like 3 hours, these things were smacking the vehicle and they were not, hold on one second. They were not punching the windows or doing anything. They weren't doing anything like that. But they were definitely being territorial and...
There you go.
Huh?
I said, there you go.
And they were being aggressive. And like he's the only one that got a real glimpse of them. What's troubling for me in that story is that, his girlfriend, she never saw the creatures, even though they slapped the window where she was at. Now, two things going on there. It could be because it was pitch dark. That's one thing I considered. Or something supernatural going on. I mean, that's pretty much it. There's one of two things. So we'll go out there, and apparently these creatures are still out there, because somebody told me back in early September, like literally, I think it was like 3rd or 4th day of September, and then like on the 6th or 7th is when I started getting the gout pain. And so I never followed up with them, but that's what was told to me. And if I can get more details about it, I'll talk about it on the show and go in depth. But that's pretty much the rough story, right there.
Juan Arturo was in there. Hi, Juan.
Hey, Juan. You don't want none of those Bigfoots, man. Those... Oh, what was that? Did you see it?
I didn't see anything. What did you see?
I don't know.
I was looking at the comments. I gotta stop doing that.
I guess I'm seeing things. I don't know. Maybe I'm tired.
What's straight ahead?
What's straight ahead?
Yeah.
Another messed up ass road.
Is this private property?
No.
Okay.
It's a county road. This is gonna be nothing but like road damage and rabbits, pretty much. But you can see like how desolate it is out here. Now, I just did that as an example. Where they were at on that gravel road that they were at, where Barrett and his girlfriend were. I don't know her name. I can't remember. I think her name was Beth, Bethany or something like that. But don't quote me because I have to go back and look. There were trees and everything around them. Like they weren't on a flat farmy area. It was more, the soil's a little bit different that way. It goes from really good black land to brown sand land. But there's a lot of trees and stuff around. And there's some bottoms out there and hollers. You just, you go through that area and at night it's creepy, dude. And I've been through there. I know exactly where it happened. I don't, off the top of my head, I can't remember the county road. I don't have the county road names memorized. I can take you to them. But, for a story, yeah. I mean, for some reason, I let Nellie talk me into driving on this shitty road. God, my truck's going to have,
You should turn around.
damage all over. Yeah, you think?
Yeah, right here.
Probably should.
This is good right here.
Let's just drive really fast down this road. There's nobody out here.
What is that shiny thing in the road?
I don't know.
What is that?
It's
a dog. Stop! Don't let the dog be here by itself. It needs help. Hey, puppy!
Why don't you ask him if he's,
Here, hold
he's
this.
rabid? Are you rabid?
No, don't
I'm not gonna get out. Did someone dump him?
Probably. It looks like there's nobody around.
Did you hear that?
I mean, he probably lives on
Does he got a collar?
No. He's just out in the middle of nowhere.
There's a house. No, that's not. What is
There
that?
ain't no houses anywhere out here.
Well, don't leave him by himself.
Hey, man. What's going on?
Is he friendly?
He's nervous. Look at him.
Poor thing, he's
He's
scared.
going to get killed by coyotes out here.
Can you put him in there?
Look, he's real jumpy, man. Real jittery.
Let's
Hold
see.
on.
Yeah, you do it. Good luck, honey. I love you.
Yeah, okay. Well, where's the pistol? Okay.
I don't shoot him. It's a hunting dog of some sort. Looks like a water dog.
Yeah.
Call him.
Hold on.
Turns out it's the skinwalker.
Well, that would be unfortunate for him and me.
Save him. Yes, we're going to save him if we can get him to come to us.
Yeah, he's out here in the middle of nowhere. There ain't nothing around.
Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to put the phone down, but you guys are still going to stay with us.
He's too jumpy. He's too jittery.
Here, grab the phone. I'm not getting out. I'm
Don't
not
get
getting out.
Don't get out. Don't get out. I got my door open on this side. Hey, boy. I think it's a boy. Can't tell. Close your door, Nellie. Goodness gracious, man. You don't know.
I'm not getting out.
But you got the door open and that you don't know this animal.
Can you get it to come to you, honey?
I don't know.
Where is it?
He's kind of jumpy.
Oh, he's in the field? Maybe if you get out and you just walk over to the front in the light so he can see you.
I don't see him anywhere now.
Come on, puppy.
You ain't gonna be able to get him. And I bet you somebody dumped him out here.
Oh, no. Hold on. You got the flashlight, Anthony?
If you can get that thing to work.
Here, I got it. Where is he?
Hang on, folks. We found a dog walking in the middle of the road out in the middle of nowhere.
Where'd he go?
I don't know, honey.
Hey, buddy. Come here, boy. I don't see him anywhere.
I mean, if we could get him, we could take him to the house and
Maybe he'd be fine out there.
he could hang out at the ranch at least. I mean, he could, we could try to find the owner. If he's got one, we could put an ad.
Can you get out and get
Well,
down and
maybe
call
we
him?
can come back in the daytime. I don't know, honey. I mean, he's real skittish.
I don't see him
Well, he's
anywhere.
probably been out here for a while.
He's skinny too. Poor thing. Where's that flashlight at?
Anthony's got it.
That useless flashlight. Let me see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get out. There's no other way.
Yeah.
Give me the flashlight.
fine.
We can't just. I'm gonna try and do what I
If he
can.
had rabies, he'd be very.
Well, there's cures for rabies. If I get bit, I'll
Okay.
I'll go get shot.
Leave the door open though.
Oh boy.
What, did he just disappear? He ran away?